Herbert throwing right away. Short pass caught by his tight end. Racing down the left side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Herbert on first down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Ready. Man in motion here. Ready. From the 34. Caught by Sutton. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 26. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Draw play, this is Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A pickup of 7, normally that's a great gain, but still facing third and pretty long.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. A timeout now, staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaken up. And we know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send Mims left. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He puts everything behind this one. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain. As he runs it in for the touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way. Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Slot man in motion right. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. David Long getting to the spot that time. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now running for the first time with Audric Estime. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Herbert now. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Got a man. Palmer has it. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go!
Play action with Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Estime gets it going left. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Estime has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Darius Davis to return it. Returns looking good so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields the hard squib kick.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot! Check go!
The give now out of the shotgun. Jukes one defender. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Go!
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed to Sutton. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready! Ready!
Here's 2nd and 7. Dulcich hauls it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chickens.
Oh, the football's loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, Herbert. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. Hits some space around midfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
Ram.
Running it again with Dobbins. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Look, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
This one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
19 Lions.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Finding Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 41.
Set up.
Now Nix. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Go.
Throw on third down. Catch is made down the right sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Set.
Nix again on second and 10. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Finds Mims. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Estime. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
On the jump. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking for hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
A toss running right, Dobbins. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chargers moments away from a 2-0 start. Second down now, 7 to go. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down. Handoff now to the receiver. Duke the defender. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.